Relationships are beautiful places in which we can be seen and known and loved. But they can also be hard places in which we can feel disconnected and angry and scared and anxious, where we can have conflict and disagreement and fights. So many of us are not well equipped to know what to do when relationships fall apart. How do we navigate our way through the hard times in relationship so that we and the relationship emerge enriched by the conflict instead of impoverished by the conflict, so that conflict can lead to understanding and reconciliation and care instead of leading to chaos? I want to tell you what we do wrong so that we know what to change. And then I want to tell you what to change that into so you know what to do right and how to do relationship really well when it's hard, when the conflict arises. Well, first, let me tell you the biggest mistake that we make. All too often when our partners, our kids, our spouses, whoever it might be, have feelings that we struggle with, all too often we hurry in and try to fix our partner. Oh, you're angry? Well, let me help you not be angry. Oh, you're sad? Let me help you not be sad. Oh, you're scared? Let me help you not be scared. And we go in thinking that we're going to fix our partner's feelings instead of love them in what they're feeling. And when we go in and try to fix our partner's feelings, what we all too often end up communicating to them is that it's not okay for you to feel this way. There's something wrong with you that you're having this feeling because I need to be fixing it for you. And our partners often then feel like they're being told they're not enough, they're not okay in what they're feeling. And that's not what we want our partners to understand. So how do we transition from trying to fix our partners, fix our children, fix our friends when they're having feelings we don't like, into learning how to love them in what they're feeling and how to support them by bringing our care to the relationship so they can get through what they're feeling? Well, let me tell you, nobody wants to go home to an angry spouse or to a sad kid. We want to go home and have our spouse be happy to see us and our kid run and give us a hug and say, Mom, Dad. We all long for that connection. But there are going to be plenty of times where that's not what happens. How do we respond in ways that then support the relationship? Well, the first and most important thing to do is to regulate ourselves. That when our spouse is angry, our kid is sad, whatever it might be, that we pause, we catch our breath, and we ask ourselves, what am I feeling? And why am I feeling this way? And what do I need to feel better? For example, I'm feeling angry because my spouse is mad at me and lashing out. And what I most need is just to settle myself down so I can respond to her without lashing out. Or I'm feeling anxious because my child is sad. And what I most need is to just take a moment and settle down a little bit so that I'm not reacting from my anxiety, but rather able to stay with my child in their sadness. And once you can slow down enough to be able to just make that simple statement to yourself, you begin the process right away of changing. Rather than being consumed by your feeling, you see your feeling, you understand what you're feeling, and you give yourself the opportunity to just regulate, ground yourself, so that then you can show up for the relationship from a place of being there with the intention of bringing the best of who you are to it. Now you can say to your spouse, hey, I see you're mad at me, and I want to understand why, and I want to listen and learn, that I want to tell you how I'm feeling, and I want to figure it out with you. I'm here with you. I'm on your side. Then you can say to your child, hey, I see you're really sad, and I want to understand. I don't want you to be alone anymore. I want to be here and go through it with you. Tell me more about that sadness. And all of a sudden, this hard time in the relationship just becomes an opportunity to regulate yourself, bring back that part of you that's always there, the part that is compassionate, kind, understanding, and bring that into the relationship as a way to allow the relationship to move from discord to understanding and from understanding to resolution.